Hey, what is up, guys? I know you probably can't see me because it's dark, but I wanted to talk to you guys about one thing that I find very, very cool that some YouTubers are doing. They're taking their fame that they have on YouTube and they're converting it into a real business or a real thing outside of YouTube. And Bart and Geo, they do Barbell Brigade, I think the company's called, and basically they opened up their own gym so you can go in and work out and get your muscle on. It's a bodybuilding gym. Like, you can go in there in like the LA, California area, and it's a legitimate gym, and they made the gym and people from all over the world can go there and train, whatever. And it grew into a big business because they took their fame that they were getting off of YouTube, because they were doing comedy videos off of YouTube back in the day, like early days of YouTube. They were doing Just Kidding films, and they took it and made it into a legit business of working out, because that's what they really love doing, is working out. And they didn't just do like a t-shirt or finally went out of their way to do something that is beneficial for people, making a gym. And maybe it's not beneficial for them making a gym, because it's like a lot of hard work to open up your own business and to be successful. And they've done it, and they said they don't care if they're never going to be millionaires or making the most money in the world. They're at that point in their life of being like 25, 30 years old that they're comfortable enough that they can drive a Mercedes-Benz or drive a Audi, and they're comfortable with it. They can drive a $70,000 car or a $50,000 car and be able to afford it and be able to provide for their family and live the luxury lifestyle that they want. And I'm like, that's all I achieve to do on YouTube, is to get to that point where I can live comfortably, making a living, and not having to worry about really struggling anymore. That's where I want to be financially, not just YouTube money. I'm just saying financially in my life, where I'm at that point where I could basically go out and do anything and I don't have to worry about struggling. And I believe these people that are doing like little t-shirts, a little hat here, a little like towel here or something, I believe those people should be focusing on something that is bigger than what actually their YouTube channel is. Like, if they're a moto vlogger, do something in the motorcycle industry that's going to really improve your channel. Try to reach out to a company and like make like aftermarket exhaust or like custom seats or something, or custom whatever, that's going to help you as a individual grow your YouTube channel, grow your life outside of YouTube. Because like I said before, YouTube will never always be there. It's just going to be one of those things. In maybe 10 years, it's not going to be there. It might be here for the next 20 years. I don't know. But I just believe that these people like Bart and Geo, which are two YouTubers, and they're actually doing a real business outside of YouTube, and they convert that into their vlogs. They convert their business model, they convert their vlogs around that business of, hey, this is what I do, and it's part of their YouTube channel, but it's actually something they have as a legitimate business. So if they quit YouTube, they still have that income coming in. So I honestly think if you have a YouTube channel and you can make shirts and you can sell those shirts, try doing that and stepping your apparel game up first before you start marketing everything else. But if you get to the point where you know you make enough money off YouTube that you can start your own business, and you want to do your own business, you want to live your own lifestyle where you don't have to have your own boss, then that's what you should do. And that's actually a badass thing that they're doing. They're just made it from YouTube, because if they didn't have YouTube, they would not be in the platform that they are. They would not have their own business probably. They wouldn't have the money to make a gym, let alone think about doing business. They'd probably doing whatever the 9-to-5 job is equivalent to what they were doing. Maybe working at it in a gym, maybe being a fitness trainer, doing something, but they wouldn't be owning their own gym and apparel line and doing other things. So I think that's a very cool thing that YouTube is doing. And my buddy Dan, that dude, it goes by the name Megadeth Dan on YouTube, and he definitely needs to get more views, because he definitely is putting out good content. And I know he would want to get to that point where he can make a little bit of money off YouTube, maybe $100 here, $100 there. It would definitely help him out financially, and it definitely help him out and it would definitely help him, motivate him to get better quality and make his videos that much more exciting, that much more better with 2 camera angles, or have a tripod and you just drive down the street and go whoa, and then it shows you driving past the camera or something. That's a cool, dope idea when you're just talking on your motovlogs, and then there's a camera like basically sitting on the side of the road, and you just drive right by it, and you edit it where it looks like you just drove right by it, and it's pretty cool. So I just believe that dude is one of those dudes who obviously wants to make it as a big motovlogger, and I think he has the skill set to actually do it. And he kind of reminds you of like More Bad Ideas, which is a guy that I watch occasionally, and I remember that dude had like almost 0 subscribers. He had maybe like 500 subscribers, or maybe 1,000 maybe, if I first started watching. And that's what my goal's always been on YouTube, is to make enough money that I can better my life, and to step my game up as a person and get to the life that I want to get to, you know? I want to have a way better, different life than I have right now. I was talking to a buddy at work. We were both saying if we were making $6,000 a month or $5,000 a month, it would be a hell of a lot better lifestyle than what we're living right now. Because where we work at, and we were both saying the same thing, like, okay, the guy who runs, and he makes $2 million a day. According to Google, he makes $2 million a day, which is like $750 million a year, or something bogus, something crazy like that, right? And I was like, he could pay us more than what he's paying us. He could easily pay us like $30 an hour, right? He could easily afford to pay us that kind of money. So I was like, you know what? That dude, if he was paying me where I was getting like $6,000 a month, or $5,000 a month, or even $4,000 a month, I would have a way better lifestyle than what I have right now. I would have way better, because the guy who runs, he did say in a video or like a blog post or something that he doesn't make a lot of money. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You don't make a lot of money? And you know how all these rich people, they come out of the woodworks and they always say the same thing: I don't make enough money. I don't make a lot of money. Yeah, you do. You make more money than half the damn world, and you complain that you don't make enough. That's bogus. When you're making like $2 million a day, or like, let's say $8,000 a month, or $12,000 a month, and you go, I don't make that much money. Because there's a YouTuber that I follow, Nikki Black. I'll put her name right here so you guys can see. She made a video saying that if she doesn't post that much in the month, she'll make $6,000, and she goes, legitimately, she makes, this is the only YouTuber I've ever heard say this, any YouTuber that's ever said this. She actually said, legitimately, she can make, if she uploads like a bunch of videos all the time, like every day for a month, she can make $10,000. And I was like, what? That's a lot of damn money. $10,000? That's hella money. And she goes, yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good for myself. No, you're doing good for yourself. If I was making that much money, I'd be investing it. I'd be doing other things, baby girl. I'd be doing other things to make that cash money grow even more. I would be trying to do other things to better my life. And my lifestyle would be a hell of a lot different than it is right now. Hell yeah. That's why I'm trying to do other things outside of my job to make me more money. So, with that being said, guys, that is my video for today.